to your Pilates by Lisa neck-friendly workout. Now, when you're suffering from neck pain, there is nothing more frustrating, especially when it prevents you from doing your workouts. So I designed this workout specifically for those of you who are suffering from neck pain but still want to get in your workout. There is absolutely no flexion or no strain on the neck, and you might even find that some of the exercises will help to rehabilitate your pain. All you need for this workout is your mat, so let's get started. We're going to start today's workout lying down on our back, reaching all the way down into the ground and resting your head down. And just make sure you feel nice and centered. Your feet should be flat on the ground, ankles, knees and hips directly aligned with each other. Now reach your arms down beside you, push the ground away, pull your abdominals in. I want you to think about your hip bones closing in towards the rib cage. As you do that, you'll feel your entire spine, the entire lumbar spine, push down into the ground, so you're making an imprint of your vertebrae on the mat. Now start from your tailbone and you're going to curl up vertebra by vertebra, peeling away from the ground, pushing your arms and your feet down and into the mat and lifting your hips up in line so they're in line with your knees, hips and shoulders, making one long direct line. Now slowly and with control, pull your abdominals in, roll down through your spine so you're really lengthening and stretching all the way out. And once again, curling up, stretching, pressing your feet down, opening up your chest, reaching. Breathe in. And then as you exhale with control, slowly melt your spine down into the ground. Coming all the way back, letting your tailbone sink into the mat. Close the distance between your hips and your rib cage. Now it's really important here, especially for those of you with neck pain, that we don't put any pressure on the cervical spine. Your weight stops at your shoulders. Slowly and with control, pull your abdominals in, melt all the way down. Let's do that twice more. Pull in through your center, curl, lift and lengthen through your spine. And with control, melt into the mat. Let's do that one last time. Curl under, tuck, lift and lengthen. And then with control, you slowly let each individual vertebra in the spine melt into the ground sequentially, rolling through that lumbar spine, come back to the center. Now we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to add in an arm reach. So you're going to curl, and as you're curling up, your arms are going to reach behind you, keeping the weight off your neck. Your weight stops at your shoulders, so really reach through those arms. Now keep your arms reaching back. Slowly reach your spine down and into the ground. Vertebra by vertebra, lengthening through your spine. Come back to neutral and then reach your arms back down. 4 more like this. 4, tucking under, lifting up, reaching those arms back. Weight stops at your shoulders, hips lift, arms reach back. Now keep those arms reaching back. Slowly and with control, melt your spine down into the ground. When your tailbone hits the ground, that's when your arms come back down beside you. 3 more like this. 3, lifting up, reaching those arms back. And then slowly and with control, melting all the way down, rolling through your spine, bring those arms back down beside you. Just twice more. 2, lifting up, reaching back, and with control, melting all the way down into the ground and bringing your arms down beside you. One last time, tucking under, lifting up, reaching those arms back, and with control, melting all the way down, reaching your spine into the mat. Bring your arms down beside you, really make sure you're lengthening through your spine and relax into the mat. We're now going to come into our hundreds. So what I want you to do is make sure that your spine is in neutral, your head is comfortable and resting down. We're going to start with our legs in tabletop. So what I want you to do is squeeze your legs together in that tabletop position. Your pelvis is neutral, abs are pulled in tight, arms are reaching, and you're going to pump your arms just above your pelvis. Now if you want more of a challenge, extend your legs towards the sky and turn your toes out. If you want even more, reach the legs slightly away, not too far. We breathe in for 5 beats and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your collarbone, breathe in. And exhale, challenge your abdominal stability. Keep your pelvis centered and connected to the mat. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your arms above your pelvis. And exhale. I like to beat between my knee and my pelvis. Inhale. And exhale, nice strong pumps from the shoulders. No tension in the neck, tuck the chin in. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, twice more. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, one last time. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knees, lower the feet down and press your arms down into the ground. Nice and challenging for that abdominal stability, really felt that. So what you want to do is have your feet hip distance apart from here and stretch your right leg towards the sky. Heel is turned in. You can keep this left knee bent if you'd like the stability. Otherwise, stretch that leg nice and long. We reach across the body, circle down, around and up. 4 more. Press those arms down. 3, 2, and 1. Change directions. 5 and 4, 3 to go, and 2, 1 last time. Lower that leg down, bring that left leg straight up, stretching. Remember, you can keep this knee bent if you prefer. Otherwise, we're going to stretch it nice and long and push it down into the ground. Reach across the body, around and up. No tension in the shoulders or the neck. It's really important you relax through that area. 3 more. 3. Really stretch towards the sky. 1 last time before we change directions. 5 and 4. 3 to go. 3 and 2. 1 last time. Come back to the center and lower the legs. We're now going to come into our abdominal series. So what I want you to do from here is bring your right knee in towards you. Your right hand is going to come down just above the ankle. The left hand coming just below the knee. The elbows are lifted and you're stretching your ankle, knee and shoulder in one direct line. Now the outside arm is always going to come down nice and low, and the opposite hand is always going to come just below the knee. So when we come to the left side, that right hand is going to come up high, left hand down nice and low. So just let's practice that on each side. Just stretching, releasing and lifting the elbows, and then just change sides. So the left arm is going to reach down and around, opposite hand comes just below the knee. Once more on each side, stretching out and change. So just get used to that hand placement. Now we're going to come back over to the right side, but this time we're going to stretch the left leg up towards the ceiling. Now to challenge yourself even more, drop it down to 45 degrees. We're going to switch for 10 and 9. Really stretch the hip. Use your abdominals. Really feel that challenge. Lower the leg as much as you need to feel that challenge. 6 to go. 6 and 5. 4 and 3. 2 and 1. Now bring both knees in. You're going to reach your arms and legs up towards the sky. If you can, reach them a little bit further away from one another, 45 degrees. Reach the arms out and around, pull the knees in, scoop. Inhale to stretch, exhale, scoop and pull in. 8 more like this, 8 and scoop. Turn the toes out as you extend, but keep the heels together. 6, and scoop. 5 more. 5, and scoop. Good, just 4 more. 4, and reach. 3 to go. 3, and reach. Just 2 more. 2, and reach. One last time, lengthen those legs out, turn the toes out, scoop your abdominals, reach back in. Now, stretch that right leg nice and long. You can reach below the knee if you need to, or reach up just that little bit higher and stretch the leg. Lengthen your legs as much as you can. Drop the leg to where it challenges you, so reduce your range of motion if you need. Pulse the leg in towards you twice for a beautiful stretch. Now keep your stability, switch legs, just catch the leg without lifting or straining the neck. 8 to go. And 7, feel the stretch. Use your abdominals to scissor the legs and keep your pelvic stability and control. That lower back is sinking into the mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lift both legs up. You're going to make a diamond shape with your hands. You're going to place the diamond shape underneath your bottom so it's just around your tailbone, resting under your sacrum. Now what you're going to do from here is pull your abdominals in, keep your neck nice and long, reach the legs away, press that diamond shape into the ground, lift back up. 9, and lift, strengthening your core. Now keep your toes slightly apart and keep your heels together. 8, lift. 7, and lift. Just 6 to go. 6, and lift. Chest nice and open. 5, and lift. Just 4 more. 4, and lift. 3, and lift. Just 2 more. 2, and lift. 1 last time. Lift, hug those knees in, stretch out the lower back by making small circles with that lower back on the ground. Okay, so from here we're going to come over onto our side. Lying on our side, we're going to make sure here the hips are nice and stacked, abs are pulled in tight, and your arms are reaching out in front of you. Shoulders are down away from the ears. So you're going to keep your hips stacked and keep your knees super glued together like they're bolted to the ground. You're going to open up your chest without moving your pelvis, reaching your arm back, stretching, releasing, and reaching without lifting those knees. They're super glued together and to the ground. And then come back to the center. 4 more like this. 4, and center. 3 to go. 3, and center. Just 2 more. 2, and center. 1 last time. Open your chest, reach, and come back to the center. Now place that underneath arm beneath your head like it's acting like a pillow. You're going to make sure that your waist is nice and long, shoulders are down away from the ears, that top leg extends nice and long towards the front corner of the mat. Now your big toe is going to drop down so you're internally rotated from the hip, knee facing in. We're going to lift the leg up, keep the foot heavy, keep the big toe down, lower. Good, 9, and lower. And 8, 7, and 6, just 5 more, and 4, 3 to go, keep it going, 2, and 1. Now bring the leg to hip height. This time turn the heel down slightly. You're going to kick forward, flexing the foot, and then point and reach back. 9, reach back. 8, stretch. 7, and reach. 6 to go, lengthen. 5, pulling your navel up and in. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Reach it back, circle the leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6. Just 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change directions. 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6. Just 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. And stack those legs. We're now going to come straight over to the other side. So just make sure here that you're nice and centered on your mat. You're going to bring your heels in line with your tailbone. Reach your arms out in front of you, stretching nice and long. From here, your hips stay stacked, your knees stay super glued together. Open up your chest, reach back. Keep those knees down, stretch and open the chest. Come back to the center. 4 more. 4. And center. 3 to go. 3. And center. 2 more. 2. And center. 1 last time. Reach. And come back to the center. Place that bottom arm underneath your head. Keep those hips nice and stacked. From here, you're going to reach your leg out. You're going to drop the big toe. Tap the big toe down. The foot is heavy. The leg is internally rotated to target those glutes. 9 more like this. And 8. You can place your hand down in front of you if you prefer, just for that little bit of balance and stability, but just make sure your hips are nice and stacked the whole way through. 5. And 4. 3. 2. And 1. Bring the leg to hip height. Drop the heel, flex the foot. Reach and point. 9. Point back. And 8. Really stretch. 7. And reach. 6 to go. 6. Lengthen. And 5. Good. Just 4 more. And 3. Good. 2. And 1. Now come back to the corner of that mat and circle for 10. 9. The heel is still dropped down. Good. 7. And 6. Just 5 more. And 4. 3. 2. And 1. Change directions. 10. 9. 8. 7. And 6. Just 5 more. And 4. 3. 2. And 1. Stack those legs up. We're now going to come into a prone position. So just lie on your front, extend your arms out in front of you. Now from here, you're going to press your pelvis down. Make sure that your lower back is nice and long on the mat. So you're really stretching and lengthening. The pelvis is really pressing down. Shoulders are down away from your ears, legs are nice and long. Now what you're going to do from here is keep that neck nice and long. Remember just to work within your own range of motion. You're going to lift your arms and your chest slightly. Now squeeze the elbows in beside the rib cage. Keep that neck long, don't look forward. Your gaze is fixed just on the mat. Reach the arms back out, lower down. Lift, squeeze, center and down. 8 more like this. 8, squeeze, reach and lower. 7, squeeze, reach and down. 6 to go. 6, squeeze, reach and lower. Just 5 more. 5, pull in, reach and down. 4 more. Keep your navel drawing up and in towards your spine. Keep the neck long and keep the shoulders down and away from the ears. 3, squeeze, reach and down. 2 more. 2, squeeze, reach and lower. 1 last time, just a small range of motion. Reach, lengthen, lower all the way down. Just bring your hands right in front of your shoulders and press gently just through the forearms to lift and lengthen through that spine for a gentle stretch. Sink back down, we'll do that twice more. Press the ground away, drop the shoulders down, lift. And lower. One last time, lifting up. And slowly lowering yourself back into the mat, and you just completed your workout. Thank you so much for joining me for this neck-friendly routine. Remember to keep checking in every week at pilatesbylisa.com.au for more fantastic workouts. I can't wait to see you at the next one.